When they get in Ajiro, they discover that John's ship has been destroyed, despite the insane Yabashige's request for John to carry him to England aboard his ship. It appears that Omi has taken Toranaga's side, as he brings Yabashige to Toranaga for approval. John is told by Miraji that it's conceivable the Christians destroyed his ship because they don't want him to assist Toranaga with its guns and consider him a heretic. It seems that Toranaga has searched all around Ajiro for these pirates. He gives Yabashige the command to end his own life because he planned Mariko's demise. Yabashige asks Toranaga to give John the opportunity to be his second. Toranaga declines the proposition on the grounds that John is still a Anjin, despite becoming a Hatamoto. Yabashige proposes that Toranaga be his second, and Toranaga agrees. When John and Fuji get back together, the way the scene is framed suggests that they are thinking of Mariko silently. Toranaga expresses gratitude to Shizu for keeping his kids safe. From Okiba, Kiri brings a message to Toranaga. Although it's ambiguous, it most likely indicates that she wants to support Toranaga in order to respect Mariko. John is informed by Fuji that she will be entering the nuncy after serving as his consort and fulfilling her obligation to Toranaga. After wishing her well, John urges her to schedule a meeting with Toranaga. It is similar to a scenario from a previous episode where Omi urged John to give up his firearms when Omi arrives to escort John. John and Fuji, however, aimed the firearms toward Omi. I believe Omi is surprised that John gives up his sword and rifle now that he has had them for so long. John assures Toranaga that the Ajiro people are not guilty. It was Mariko who destroyed the spacecraft, not them, in order to save John's life. Toranaga need to quit frightening the Ajiro people as a result. Toranaga declines John's suggestion. John then makes the decision to use seppuku in order to save Ajiro. This prevents John from taking his own life by persuading Toranaga that he has no malice in his heart. John is given the task of rebuilding the ship and enabling his fleet. Yabashige offers Omi his final poetry. Even though it was written so badly, it's difficult to laugh at because it was read before Yabashige passed away. Taylor Swift's most recent album, dubbed Tortured Poet, has inspired a ton of memes. I suppose I'll classify Yabashige under that heading. Yabashige leaves his kosho with his ultimate wishes. He goes to where Toranaga is waiting to murder Yabashige, at the edge of a cliff. They discuss Toranaga's combat plans after having a brief conversation regarding Omi and John. First of all, Toranaga admits that he destroyed John's ship in order to force John to support him rather than the Christian regents. Second, he tells Yabashige that he persuaded Okiba to sever her relationship with Ishido by using Mariko's passing. Ishido has already lost the fight before entering the battlefield if he does not have the heir's troops. Lastly, he raises the possibility of taking over as the official leader and bringing in a period of calm and harmony. Upon that note, Toranaga beheads Yabashige after he performs seppuku. John takes Fuji out to sea at the conclusion of Shogun to immerse her kid and her husband's ashes. In addition, John surrenders the crucifix he has been carrying for Mariko, suggesting that the events from the past are really illusions from his mind. John goes back to the coast to begin repairing his ship. Buntaro follows him, and despite their lack of communication, it appears that they have put their differences behind them. When Toranaga turns to face the ship, John, and finally Japan, the triumphal music implies that Toranaga has come out on top in this complex but fascinating struggle. Many people will probably be a little let down that there wasn't a conflict after all. Although Toranaga's goal and the plot's purpose are clear, the entire conclusion did feel a little underwhelming. I'm not sure whether this is a good or negative thing. Having said that, I shall express my happiness for Hiroyuki Sanada. It is my goal that this exhibition inspires others to view his vast body of work, and my prayer is that he is able to play many more fascinating roles soon.